1, 2, 3.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're a first time viewer. Today's video is going to be a cooking video. I wanted to share with you guys a few recipes that I make for breakfast. Now, if you're anything like me and if you cannot handle anything sweet for breakfast, our options get filtered down to only a few. If you're a vegetarian and also you don't eat egg, it's out of the way. You can't get a lot of options that are tasty, healthy, and don't even take a lot of time to prepare.
Which don't take a lot of time to
Make. And which don't require like a lot of time and effort in the kitchen. Ah, that's the one. That's what I want to say. Yeah. Here are 5 breakfast snack options, either of the two, that are amazing, are not sweet, very healthy. All of them are super rich in protein and fiber and nutrition. Also, the best part, you're only going to take 5 minutes to make it. So from pan to plate, it'll only take 5 minutes.
First up, we have some veggie chila, which is also a sort of savory pancake. In a food blender, we need some coriander leaves, a few green chilies, a little bit of garlic, also some curry leaves, but that's optional. Add this 2 cups of besan, which is also known as chickpea flour, and then go ahead and add all the seasonings as listed in the video. I'm adding 1 cup of finely chopped beetroot and cabbage to this mixture, but honestly you can use anything. I'm not using all of it because I'm going to use some of it for another recipe later. But honestly, you could just use whatever's sitting in your pantry. It doesn't have to be the same vegetables. Add water as needed to make a paste-like consistency. Just make sure it's not super runny. Heat a non-stick pan. Spread this batter evenly and let this cook on both sides, but on a medium flame only. If you think it's a lot thicker than needed, then just poke a few holes to make sure it cooks thoroughly, and then it's ready to be served. I always make some extra batter so that I can use it for a different recipe. Now we move on to rava uttappa, for which we need 2 cups of rava, which is semolina, 2 spoons of yogurt, 2 spoons of salt, and a little bit of crushed black pepper, a few cumin seeds, water, and giving this a good mix. Don't put too much water in the beginning, always go gradually because that way you have more control. Now we're repeating the same process as the chila, taking a lot of batter and making sure it's spread evenly on a non-stick pan. And adding the chopped beetroot and cabbage mixture on top of this. I'm also using some more onions for taste and then drizzling some oil. I multi-purpose everything, so I'm going to save this batter for another recipe. Make sure to cook this evenly on both sides on a medium flame only. And when you see it's nice and brown, it's ready to be served. Up next, we have some bread pakoda that I am going to make using the batter that we saved from our first recipe. I've cut some bread slices into half, dipped it into the batter, and then right on to the non-stick pan. This is the easiest recipe ever, you guys. Once you've cooked them on both sides, you can just serve this with some ketchup. I love this one. Moving on to number 4, we're bringing out our semolina batter from earlier, adding 1 cup of water to that, finely chopped onion, green chilies, and some coriander leaves. Now the key ingredient, some crushed ginger. Just mix all of this together, keep adding more water as you go and keep mixing it as well. We need a watery consistency for this one. Rub a slice of onion on your heated non-stick pan just for some extra flavor, and then go ahead and spread all the batter to cover the entire pan. Let this cook on medium to high heat, only on one side though, not the second one. And once that's nice and crisp and golden, it's ready to be served. And now for our final recipe, we have Russian salad sandwich, which I'm not sure if it's Russian. It's just something we used to get back home in India. I've taken the beetroot cabbage mixture from earlier, added a few grated carrots and a pinch of salt, a little bit of black pepper and 2 dollops of mayonnaise. Giving all this a good mix and then spreading a nice thick layer of this mixture on a slice of bread. And using another slice of bread to cover this up and make it into a sandwich. And that's it, we're done. That were 5 recipes under 5 minutes. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one.